The former emir and also former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, SANUSI, said corruption will continue to fester in the country if incompetent persons occupy leadership positions and if there is nepotism in the system. Definitely, he got this right. He said this also this will also continue to hinder the country's development, noting that if citizens did not consider merit and competence in choosing their leaders, the country would make no progress. Speaking on Friday at a webinar themed The Sustainability of Society organized by Emmanuel Chapel, Sanusi explained that inasmuch as the federal character principle enshrined in the Constitution has to be followed, the best brains from different parts of the country should be appointed or elected into public office. He said, morally and religiously speaking, corruption is a problem, but let us look at it from the angle of economics, and we will begin to understand that it is not just the corruption itself, but the type of corruption. Part of the problem we have is incompetence, and that is why I keep saying we must pay attention to merit. We have a system called federal character, and I believe we should have Nigerians from all over the country in public office, but also those Nigerians must be people who are competent. There must be a merit test, a competence test. For me, I think the root of corruption is when we begin to de-emphasize merit, competence, and performance, so long as we do not bring the best in this country to do the job and hold them to account. We won't go anywhere. The worst form of corruption we have in this country is nepotism, when people get into positions by virtue of personal loyalty, friendship, and who they know, rather than what they can actually deliver by virtue of their competence for that office. We need people who can deliver for this country. I mean, the majority. Meanwhile, when asked by one of the moderators the three fundamental catalytic reforms he felt could catapult Nigeria to a better place within the next 7 to 10 years, Sanusi identified political reforms, especially the amendment of the constitution to reduce the cost of governance and promote efficiency. He added the second thing, which is extremely important, is that we must respect merit, and the third thing is that we need patience, and especially those of us not in government should put in our contribution that will help the leaders manage those challenges. The Deputy General Secretary of the United Nations, Ms. Mohamed Amina, was also panelist of the webinar, which was moderated by Professor Koinsola Ajayi. And definitely people reacted. They said, if Nigeria wants to deal with corruption, let Nigeria put law by hanging. And let us forget about this merit or no merit. That will be the stopper. That will be what will condition. I don't think that will ever happen. There is no Senate or senator, no legislator will ever pass such bill that they should be hanged, since they are the ones involved in all of these criminal activities. Now, what about religion? What about religion? What about tribalism also when it comes to the federal character and all of this? This administration is riddled with nepotism and more of tribalism also involved in this administration, aside the corruption that is ongoing. Someone said, rather take the message but not the messenger, because the messenger is also guilty in the points that he has made. Though I trust Nigerian politicians, if he doesn't favor them, that is the only time they will speak the truth. Talking of nepotism, he should also join this to tribalism. It was among those that showed good luck, Jonathan, nepotism and tribalism. Hope that he will benefit from his present government, but the truth, the table turned upside down, and now the truth is coming out of his mouth. He's now talking the truth when he knows that it was also part of the same corruption, nepotism, tribalism. You are also part of the problem, someone said, and of course they are pointing to Goodluck Jonathan's administration and what he did. Easier said than done. Tell him to explain how he practiced what he is now preaching. As governor of Central Bank, this is a man who was emir of Kano, said Northwest, Northeast are the most backward part of the country. That kind of statement is not promoting nepotism. President Buhari is far more patriotic, prudent, and moral than the man speaking. That's the one chance boss Nigerian centered. Unfortunately, ineptitude, incompetence, nepotism, tribalism, corruption, and the rest have established themselves in Nigeria. Who will bail us out? And that's the reality. Incompetence, even at the executive level, We are talking of people who do not even qualify for that position. They take office, they become president. Nepotism that we cannot even run away from. Look at the appointment of Buhari. It does not indicate federal character. Now, I'm not just talking of Buhari appointing people from all the regions. We are talking about Buhari appointing people that are efficient, qualified, all over the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So that would have, at least, that would have been a precedent for all the people. But this is a president that believes that he can only work with the people that he trusts. And the people that he trusts are simply the people that are from his own region and not any other place. All the positions have been occupied by the people from the north. Until date, we are still having issues when it comes to security, issues everywhere. Whenever a southerner is being kicked out, a northerner takes over. That's the game. That's what they are onto now. Corruption and nepotism are already full in Nigeria, so no need to talk about it again. The blood of corruption and nepotism have entered the Nigerian government vein long ago, and they themselves, they are now corruption that are ready to give corruption, infect other people with corruption. Truth is always bitter. Let us not be sentimental. He has said the fact. Instead of accusing the northerners, Igbos, please check your leaders every year. You have your monthly allocations and federal government projects assigned to your domain. Yet, you people are lacking in infrastructural and social amenities. Now, you can see that the case is similar to what he has just said. Check yourself also. This is someone from the north trying to make sure that the southerners, people from the southeast, also come to realize that it is not the northerner alone. It is not even the north, not or Buhari that is their problem, that even their governors get allocations, they get all of this, is yet their state is in disarray. Someone said, Nigeria has long expired. The only remedy is to divide the region into 3 parts. Let every region rule itself. After 52 years of independence, we are still at square one. It's quite unfortunate. And I buy this. But then, like I do say, that is not the only solution. Breakaway of Nigeria is not the only solution. It is only a step towards progress. Breakaway is only, I repeat again, a step towards progress. There is still a lot of work that needs to be done. With the present structure, with the present constitution, with the way things are in Nigeria, there is no amount of restructuring. There is nothing that you can do that can put the country right at all. So breakaway, first solution. Second solution is for us to begin to look inwards. For us to begin to look inwards, for us to begin to call a spade, for us to take off from us that old thing called Nigeria. I'm talking about the characteristics, lackadaisical attitudes. A lot of things have to be done away. Things that we have accepted as norms needs to be kicked out. If not, you have a new nation, but you only have a smaller corruption-infested nation. That's what it's going to be, because you are going to have these corrupt players. You are going to have political thugs there. Don't forget that they're from the moon. You're going to have them. So for people who are out there thinking it is enough, that is a problem of their own life. The north is in itself is sick, terribly sick, chronically sick. So if you think, oh, it's the north, no, it's not just the northerners. So do not be deceived that it's Fulani that is your problem. It's not Fulani alone that is your problem, or Hausa that is your problem, Yoruba is your problem, or you think Igbo is your problem. No, look at your kinsmen, look at your senators, look at them. Are they from somewhere else? After all, senators, governors, they are indigenous to the states that they are from. So what has happened? Why are they also involved in corruption? That is former governor of Central Bank saying his own, talking about corruption, and say it will continue if incompetent people, and of course the grandchild of corruption, which is nepotism, remains in place.